says I'm live. Start recording. I'll flip back a couple pages. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey there, this is Perry's Hotter. I'm now resuming Inktober. I had stopped work on my manga called Transformer. There's a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. And then I resumed, but then I stopped again. And I really do want to finish these before the end of October. So as you can see here, I took the liberty of sketching. I'm already sketching these out beforehand, so I can just go through and ink them. It's just faster that way. I already inked some of the other days. That's how I title this video, day 12 through 14. That I know what I'm gonna do. And so let's get right to this. This is day 12. Dragon. So as you can see here, I mentioned my manga, right? Well, this is a character from my manga, Transformer. Now, I'm not confirming or denying if he is actually a dragon or not, but he is reptilian. And in my fictional universe, he lives in the small town of Dragon, Texas. And so, interpret that how you will. But the instant I saw that Dragon was a prompt for day 12, I knew this is what I would be doing. And so I'm really going to go all out with this first one. Just have to carefully ink and get that line quality just right. I don't know why when I scan these in, I always get specks, and it's really annoying. Yeah, so there's a hand right there. He has claws. Yeah, this is the main character. If I didn't mention that already, I don't know if I did. So right here I'm drawing his tail, and he has these little kind of spikes that start from his head, go all the way down his back and to the end of his tail. And his tail's just kind of flowing in the background here. Yeah, if you check him out, my manga on Webtoon and you like it, feel free to give me a sub on there. You have to be very careful. I'm drawing with this. So if you're right-handed, you have to work from left to right so as not to smudge anything. I have to be very mindful of that. Like that, what I just did may have been a bad idea. That's the other problem with this. I'm kind of restricted to long flowing lines. In drawing, you kind of want to, honestly, the longer you can make a line, the better. But with this, you're kind of restricted a little bit because, you know, you can't afford to smudge it. I mean, you can, but you'll have to use a whiteout, and that's a pain. I'd rather not have to do that. Alright, you may not see this, but it's easier for me if I do it this way. These are his eyes right here. They're pretty much just triangles most of the time, depending on what expression he has. So in most cases, or his default expression is going to be like fairly serious looking. So this is kind of the default. I think someone texted me. 5 current viewers. That's great. I wonder if just inking holds people's attention a whole lot more than me just doing the pencil drawings, because I know that the pencil drawings just don't show up really easily on the camera. So, but here you can see it pretty clearly what I'm doing. Don't worry, this is gonna be more than just a simple line drawing. Oh man. Okay, let's see. You can see that pretty well. I did use reference. I took a photograph of myself. I'll show it to you. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Oh man. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, this was my reference. Yeah, that's how the hand's so good. That's my secret. Uh, I I don't like to like rely on uh reference. Like if I can do without it, but I don't know. I know they always say like professional artists like use reference, and it's like I've drawn from reference so much. I feel like I can draw without it a lot of times and get away with it, but I don't know. I wouldn't have thought of the hand like that, so. Man, I can't really. I'm trying to hold the paper down. So this is on my sketchbook. Yeah, this is getting kind of difficult. My gosh. I'm just doing nothing. Oh my gosh. Why is this? I think I know what the problem is. I think I covered the hole too much. Let's see. Oh, look, see, I smudged this over here. I didn't realize. Okay, well. Normally my character does have pupils, but I just drew them without them in this case. Oh crap. Man. This is gonna be the hardest thing. I'm trying to. Next time I do this, I'm not gonna do it in like a sketchbook. Like this anyway. I'm not gonna do it in a sketchbook like this. That's probably enough as far as I can go without overdoing it. You have to really know your limit on hatching and cross hatching. Alright, alright. Here it is in all its glory. Let's see, I'm just sorry about this. Quick time player. Let's see. I want to see it real quick. Or just how I look if I did this. You know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Let this dry. If you need to go to the bathroom, I advise the same thing and stay hydrated. Okay. So, there's pencil lines, but I'll erase that later because this may not be completely dry. I could still risk smudging it. Each one of these drawings, probably not tonight, but sometime tomorrow. But in the meantime, you can go on my Instagram and see everything I've done up until today. And so there's also a link to my Instagram in the description, and you can go follow me on that. I'm just using a Copic marker here. This is day... What day is this? Day 13 ash that I'm doing. This is going to be kind of a simple, more of an abstract. This is kind of like my first inclination, which I try to go with when I have ideas for these prompts. Yeah, I still haven't mastered the technique of not being able to disguise my strokes with Copics. You can still see them as clear as day. Maybe not on the camera, but here in person I can see them. And I'm just using the Copic for this part because it's a lot of black. And I don't really have a brush to use because I think that'd be the other alternative, but that'd probably take longer to dry too, and I have at least one more drawing I want to do before I end the stream. Oh, you can see my strokes. Oh man. Yeah, I'll just move this down so you can see what I'm drawing. Yeah, there's nothing too fancy here. I'm just... But when I scan it in though, at least I can play with the levels to get it as black as I want. I have two black Copics, and one of them is running out of ink. And this may be the one that I happen to grab. I really need to mark them. I'm just going to try and disguise the strokes. That helped. Let me get my other one. Yep, so I took my pee break and I grabbed another water. That's refreshing. I hope I'm not speaking too low that you can't hear. It's like midnight pretty much, or it's about to be. It's 11:30, so try not to be too loud to wake anybody else in the house. Okay, you know what? I may have picked the worst one. Oh my gosh. Let's try this. This part here I just kind of carved out more because, I don't know, I wanted to have more variation for what I'm going to draw. Like I said, this is kind of going to be abstract or non-objective type of drawing. Oh man, you can see my strokes real bad. Gonna go another direction. Why would it be bad to see strokes? Well, as an artist, when you make something, it's kind of like them being able to spot something like that is kind of a telltale sign of how you did something. It's like, oh, well, he colored it with like Copics because you can see the strokes, and it kind of breaks the illusion, being immersed in something in a piece of art, and it kind of tells the viewer like how they did it. If you think of yourself as a magician or something, it's like, well, your trick's just been blown. That's why it bothers me when you can see the strokes so clear. In some cases it can work for you. Maybe it's not really all that bad, but I don't really like it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Is there any ink? I don't have more ink. There we go. Well, probably didn't mean to do it that much, but sorry, let me move this up if you couldn't see what I was doing. Yep, my favorite technique, hatching and cross hatching, that's what this one's gonna all be about. Let's see. Sorry I haven't been speaking much. There's really not much to say. If anyone has any questions, they can speak up. Of course, I haven't really been looking at the chat, so someone could have said something and I would have missed it anyway. Even though I said this was abstract, that's not exactly true. I was thinking of something burning like paper in my head. That's what you could say this is. It's like some kind of paper that's been burned. You know, that's what I was thinking of in my head when I did this, although it's still pretty abstracted. Maybe not quite non-objective, or I think it could pass for non-objective, but you get the idea. Okay, it's a pretty nice little gradient I got. So it's whatever's being burned is being burned away. That's the idea. There's no conceptual thought behind this other than just following the prompt, ash. I just thought it would look cool. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Even though I usually tend to lean more towards like representational things. You can see all these on my Instagram at awesomepear. You can just search that, or better yet, there's a link in the description if you want to check out the ones up until today, because I probably won't post these tonight, but hopefully tomorrow. And hopefully I get another stream done tomorrow and knock out 3 more. I really got some catching up to do. And I have another Comic-Con coming up. I'm pushing on 40 minutes right now for this stream. Alright, the last drawing is going to be pretty simple. I'll just wait a little bit, let this dry. I have work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I don't feel that tired. So after the stream, I think I may play Fortnite for like an hour with my friend and then just go to bed. finish this stream. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't smudge. I'll just leave it like that. Like I said, normally I go with my first inclination. This is kind of the exception. You know, because I thought about doing something. I'm sorry. This is day 14, Overgrown, and my first inclination was do something with the heart. You know, I thought about I could draw the realistic looking heart because the stupid symbol is kind of cliche, and but the problem is I already did one with the heart that was, I guess, kind of conceptual, and sorry, I'm like just so focused. It's hard to draw and talk at the same time. It's easy to draw and listen, but to draw and talk is like another thing entirely. I thought I would knock two birds out with one stone by drawing and talking at the same time, but it's not working out as well as I thought it would. But I already done with the heart, and I kind of didn't want to repeat myself. Although I am doing another piece with the cat now. It seems that's what I fall back on when I don't go with my first inclination. And so I love that hatching. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is day 14, Overgrown. This cat's way too hairy. That was what I went with, as opposed to what I was wanting to do was do a heart, and like the heart was gonna be like overgrown with like black tendrils, and I was thinking it's gonna be like overgrown with sin, you know, like man's heart has gone too out of hand. But I don't know, that I've thought it wouldn't be very clear. They just see a heart with black tendrils and be like, yo, what's this supposed to mean? You know, and it's like I already did a thing with a heart, and I was like, I want to like just copy, you know, myself. And it's kind of like with bait, because I had an idea, and I was thinking that's too inappropriate. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And I came up with another idea I did with cats. And so this one, I changed my idea and I did another cat. So yeah, I just kind of crap these out. Let me date this. What's the day? Overgrown. Ash. I already forgot what day it is. 23. And dragon. Yeah, I usually try to date them, but I usually don't draw the prompt. But I don't know. I just kind of felt like doing that on the fly. So that's where I started off doing this stream, and I did this, and then this. They kind of gradually got easier and easier. I did go all out in that first one. I'm pretty proud of this. If you enjoy my videos and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. That way you will be notified when I upload a video. And I will continue doing streams for Inktober, so if you want to see more of those, subscribe for that, and I'll be doing those. I have other videos, other drawing videos. I participated last February in something called Figuary, where you draw a figure every day for the month of February. And you can check out that whole playlist here, and I'll probably put it on sometime after the stream, probably tomorrow. And I also have a how to draw video called My Approach to Drawing a Figure, part 1 of 2, and part 2 hasn't been uploaded yet, but you can check out part 1 in the meantime. This is Perry's Hotter signing out.